Yo guys, welcome back Team Assassination. How's everybody doing today? And this is Assassin Dave right here. Welcome to the first episode of our brand new series, Road to Conqueror. No matter you're new or you're a veteran to MOBA or Arena Valor, this series is going to help you rank up faster, easier, and happier. And most importantly, we designed this series to help you improve your personal skills, game sense, and most importantly, help you rank up in the rank ladder a lot faster. Arena Valor is easy to get your hands on, but much harder if you want to master the game or play the game competitively. But the point of this series is to show you how you can always have fun playing a strategic game and always improve. Before we get started, I just want to do a quick introduction about myself. I'm Assassin Dave, aka Ass Dave. I played jungle position for Team Liquid Arena Valor in the past Asia International Championship. And I'm currently a professional Arena Valor player in North America, on my way to represent North America region in the next AoV World Cup in Los Angeles in July. My personal account has been in top 5 ladder ranking consistently, and our guild is currently number 2 ranking with the most amount of conquerors compared to any other NA guild at the moment. Because more and more people start to ask me to help them rank up, I decided to make this Road to Conqueror series and share my experiences and understanding of the game. Hopefully you can grab some nuggets here and there and help you succeed in Arena Valor as well. We'll make 5 and more episodes of this Road to Conqueror series, separated mainly by major rank landmarks: Bronze and Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Master and Beyond, and any additional episodes that might include anything important that you guys want to learn. For example, team compositions, team fight tips and tricks, how to master individual heroes, and so on. With the introduction out of the way, let's quickly move on to our first episode featuring rank tips in Bronze and Silver rank. The most important thing you need to know or to do in these 2 ranks is to play everything. There's no better time to play every single hero that you can get your hands on. You can find games ranked or casual instantly in this elo. Now some heroes I recommend you to learn that are free and cheap to obtain and also were shown at this elo is Violet, Finnick, Thane, Omar, Alice, Arthur, Shargonar, Tara, Butterfly, and etc. The point is, again, play everything and get to know each hero's basic abilities and playstyle. How I learned every hero is to play a bunch of games and to play the heroes that I personally match up against, read out their skills and play them in the hero trial mode or just casual matchup mode. You'll be surprised how quickly you will learn this game. While experiencing each hero, I highly recommend you also check out the gameplays and hero guides on my channel. We mostly use Conqueror level ranked gameplay materials as video footage to show you real in-game battles and scenarios. In addition, at this elo, it is very important for you to get familiar with the map layout. Have a basic understanding of different positions like mid lane, dragon lane, Dark Solar lane, and jungle. Generally speaking, you have a mage going mid, a marksman or an assassin going side lane or jungle, a tank or warrior going roaming support. Knowing this, I highly recommend everyone play each position and get a feel of what that position may hold. From my personal experience and observation, players in Bronze and Silver rarely take Punish as battle spell. So I will put some special attention to this battle spell alone. Punish is a battle spell that allows you to purchase a variety of jungle items. This way, it will speed up your farm and control over objectives like Dragon, Darkslayer, and different golem buffs. This opens up your options of farming to not only lane minions, but also jungle monsters, which allow you to receive items faster and hit your power spike quicker. You can even take one step further and just play the jungle position, the jungle role, which allows you to roam towards a lane of your choosing and gain an advantage for your team by killing enemies by surprise. One more thing that I want to talk about for beginners from an experienced AoV player perspective is do not use your gold on heroes. I highly recommend you save up your gold and purchase level 3 Arcanas due to the high price tag on level 3 Arcanas and the nature of gold purchase exclusivity of level 3 Arcanas as well. Try a hero with hero trial card, and if you like the hero, you can easily purchase them with only $10, which is cheaper than most other mobile games in the market at the moment. In summary, there's not really much to talk about besides play every hero in this elo. I highly recommend you guys leave a comment down below in the comment section and let me know any specific questions you have. And starting episode 2, I will address those questions towards the end of the video. To put all those pointers in action, please also check out this gameplay, which I will commentate in detail on some in-game tips and tricks for ranking up in bronze and silver. With that, thank you all for watching this episode of Road to Conqueror #1, featuring bronze and silver. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe and turn the notification bell on to receive daily updated information from Team Assassination. This is Assassin Dave signing off. See you guys next time. Yo guys, welcome back to the Conqueror gameplay. This is actually a bronze level gameplay and with our Smurf account. So we're gonna play Conqueror this time with Execute because we don't really have a lot of options on battle spells. But once you have Punish, it's actually recommended if you would try Punish as I explained just now, so you can farm jungle faster and has a little bit of edge over your enemy laner. Now Execute on Conqueror is actually a wonderful spell. Even on a higher elo, right? Because you can have a lot more lane presence, especially if you go mid or silent. In this case, I will actually be opting to go top, right? Because we do have, you know, our mid laner as Valheim, our bottom laner as Ignis, which is pretty interesting. But in this elo, you don't really expect to have a wonderful lineup. What you do is just do your best. If you can play a character efficiently, you'll probably most likely be able to carry the game just all by yourself, because most players are still new and trying to learn different heroes. So over here you can see my first item is going to be Phoenix tier, right? This allows me to sustain in lane a little bit better. And when you're playing Arena Valor, you want to make sure you're always watching the minimap. And over here, and just getting more information on the map, right? I can see that the enemy Ignis is trying to get the small little bird next to the river. And this bird, once you get it, it will actually grant vision for your team. Or the little vision thing, circle, will actually roam in the enemy jungle where you can see what's going on in the enemy jungle. So I decided to contest it, and when the bird has a little bit HP, I use my spell and I'm getting in the we're in. Here, the enemy Violet overextended and take a little bit of tower shots from our tower, obviously. I quickly follow up with my second ability because I know I have the capability to kill him all by myself, right? And Lindis doesn't really have a lot of quad control. Not Lindis, sorry, Ignis doesn't really have a lot of quad control to stop me from doing it. So sure enough, we're able to pick up a kill on Violet very easily with the help of our Execute. In fact, we didn't even use Execute that much. So over here, seeing that our team is fighting in enemy jungle, you have to quickly come over to help out. Right? Once you get to play the game more, I want you to also develop a habit of looking at the minimap a lot more often. Just like I mentioned now, you have to look at the minimap because this is a mobile game. All right, the amount of information you can receive from just your screen, your main screen, your character, is very minimum. All right, but if you look at the top left corner where the minimap is, at least from my personal setting. You can also have this on the right side, depending on your personal preference, right? For me, I have the minimap on the top left corner. As you can see, I'm able to see the positioning of enemy team. For example, I can see Ignis on the bottom right corner. I can see enemy Arthur in the mid lane. I can see our team have TP on the mid lane. So this gives you information on where your team and enemy team are, right? If you see that, you know, some dots of your team and enemy team clashing in a certain location that's close by, you can go to help out just because you're close by. So over here, Valor obviously did not look at the minimap and not dying right away. So we pick up another easy kill. And then right after, when you play this game, one thing you do wanna always keep in mind is always give yourself something to do, right? After you clean the wave, you can also roam to mid, just run towards mid lane to surprise enemy mid lane by, you know, ganking them, right? Or you can just go back to your jungle and farm if you have to punish. So in this scenario, as you can see right after we kill Violet, we end up killing the small birdie right next to it, right? Enemy Arthur was chasing me on the entire map, throughout the entire map, but then which is a little overextended, right? So with the help of execute, we were able to pick up an easy kill. And over here, the Violet is evidently and obviously we're a new player. So over here, she has no idea what I do. And this is the thing, we just pick up an easy kill on Violet, right, with the help of my ultimate. This is why I recommend to play everything, because you need to have a little idea of where enemy team can do, so to reduce the amount of mistakes that you make, and to understand whether you can survive and whether you can keep on going in. So, if I were you, if I was Violet, I would be like, oh my god, this Charganar is actually really strong. Maybe I can play Charganar next game to figure out how this hero is played, and maybe I can go to YouTube and search Ask Dave Charganar guide to find out how to play Charganar properly, right? By the way, we do have a detailed guide, not detailed guide, a Charganar jungle gameplay in our channel as well, right? Something you can also learn where we talk about what to do at what time. Now, does Charganar typically go jungle? Not necessarily, right? It's more of a troll practice. But then, the general combo skill ability sequence is still the same, right? So over here, we have to go back home and quickly regen and then come back to lane, right? As you can see, I'm going back to top once again. Another thing that you always want to keep in mind is that, you know, if you choose a lane to begin with, you want to make sure you always keep an eye on that lane, on the minimap, right, to know where the minions are, because when you have the minion, you're able to take down enemy towers really easily. But if you don't have the minion, or if enemy team's minions are pushing towards your tower, enemy team can take down your tower really easily, right? Over here you can see the Violet just figuring out how to use skills. Actually, the Violet is really new, so I really didn't want to do much to her, and she rode towards me, just ended up dying really easily. But again, if I'm Violet, I would go, you know, watch some guides on how to play this game, and so next time I can perform better, because obviously Violet is a really new player, right, a newcomer. So, by the way, in the beginning of this video, I also listed the equipments I would go with Charganar. It's something you can refer to, but the item really changes each game. In the beginning of your Arena Valor experiences, just use the recommended build by some experienced players and recommended, you know, skill sequence. And then as you proceed to become a better player or more knowledgeable about the game, you can start to understand more about the items and start making your own build, right? So, this is the Charganar gameplay. I hope this integrated something or part of what we just preached in the Road to Conqueror episode number 1. If you have any questions, make sure to list it down below in the comment section. And what hero do you like to see in the next Road to Conqueror series? With that, Austin Dave signing off. See you guys next time.